Hi, my name is. Hi. Hello. No. Okay. Hello, my name is Vinokurova Valeria, and this is my class for TESOL 303.
Hey! Welcome to teaser class.
Welcome to ESL class. Hi guys. Hi. How are you doing today?
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
How is your project going? Did you get to write a lot? Not really.
Yeah.
When were you doing it on the weekends?
I went to play some bowling.
Bowling?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's real fun. Who did you go with?
Hayun and Minju.
Minju Yang.
Yeah. And Katie.
Benjamin.
Benjamin.
Oh, that's so fun. Benjamin loves bowling.
Yeah. He's so
Wow. Zoe, what about you?
On Saturday I do this other beats. Oh, 6 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, I really like do some DIYs work. And on Sunday we went to the Kingdom Life.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I know that church. Did you like it?
Yeah,
Who did you go with?
Samuel.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
his wife.
And Vale.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's so fun. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Good. Hi, what about you? Yeah. Anything else or?
I went to bowling. went to Kingdom Life. It was so fun.
Yeah. What was the service about in the Kingdom Life? Do you
Love?
remember? About love?
Yeah.
Okay. Like love of God? Is that what it was talking about? Yeah.
Yes.
That's a lot of fun.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to think what I did on Saturday. I slept in. I think I slept until 10. Yeah, so it was so good. And then I did my homework all day. And that's it. I just did my homework. And then on Sunday I went to church, to College Mass, which was so good. Such a good service. We were talking about sin and forgiveness. And then we ate lunch at the sea with my friends, and then I did my homework for the rest of the day and just went to the gym. So it was a lot of fun. Okay. So today we are gonna do a little grammar lesson, and we are going to be talking about past progressive. Do you guys ever learned about past progressive before? Maybe. Or sometimes it's also called past continuous. Yeah. Have you heard about that letter? Yeah. Yeah. So we are just gonna remember what it is, and then we're gonna do some exercises, and then we are going to look through the text that you are using for your project and try to find if there's any past continuous in the paper, and then we're just gonna talk a little bit more, and that's it, and the class will be over. Okay?
Yeah.
Alright, so if you guys can pull out some paper. Yeah, paper and some pencils. I'm gonna show you.
Oh! I'm sorry.
No, you're okay. Did it help?
Thank you.
Yeah. Or if you want, you can use this paper because we have an assignment on it, but you could just use the back side of it to write. Okay? Yeah. All right.
Oh.
Yes. All right. So, let's just wait for a second. Do you guys know what is present continuous? Do you remember what that is?
Yes.
What is it?
ING.
Yes, it's I'm doing something right now. So present plus ing. So I'm talking right now. So this is present continuous, but we are talking about past continuous, which would mean that it's what plus ing? But yeah, past plus ing. Very easy
Yeah.
to understand. Okay. So for example, for this tense, for this past continuous tense, we're gonna use a specific structure of the sentence. The structure will be was or were plus verb plus ing. When do we use was? Do you remember? With what? With what? What do we use with was?
I.
No. Yes. What else? Yes. He and she. And what is one more that we use? It. Yes. Alright. What do we use with were? We. What else? You. That's right. Which is? They. And sometimes I is also used with were. Not a lot, but sometimes it is. But in our situation, in our class today, we're gonna use I was. Yes, I was. Alright, so to explain what, if you guys wanna write this down. If you guys wanna write this down on your papers, both of those. I know you guys, you probably already learned that before, but we're just gonna remind ourselves so then we can use it in our papers when we write. Okay. So let's use a sentence that is in this form, in this tense, to understand it better. So for example, I will say, I was studying at 8 p.m. I was studying at 8 p.m. So I was, and then verb plus ing. I was studying at 8 p.m. What does this sentence show us? What does it describe?
At 8 p.m. we study.
It's the time, yeah, when we were studying. So basically that means that past progressive or past continuous talks about action in progress. Oh, I don't know what's in double G. In the past. Because we have an action and we have past action that we studied in the past. Can you give me an example of action that you did in the past that was in progress in the past? So can you think of one?
Yeah. I was making up at 11 a.m.
Okay, so that's a good example, but you said I was waking up. Oh, you were putting makeup?
Yeah. Just
Oh, you were putting makeup
yeah.
at 8 a.m. Yeah, that's a real good example. Yeah, I was putting makeup because she didn't do an action that is like short, right? She was in the process of putting her makeup in the past. So this is a really good example.
Okay. I was playing bowling at 6 p.m.
Yeah, and you don't have to say at 6 p.m. You can also say I was playing bowling yesterday, or
Oh.
I was playing bowling with my friends 2 days ago. Sorry,
I was washing shower,
you were taking shower.
taking a shower
Yeah.
in the morning.
Okay. Yeah. If you talk about the day that is today, it's better to say I took a shower this morning. But if you're talking about yesterday, it's better to say I was taking a shower yesterday. Yeah. Alright, that's good. Another example when we would use this tense would be if we say people were walking, music was playing. So, were walking was playing. So when we describe what? Not us, but who? Other people, yeah, or other, yeah, not just music, but like other nouns. Okay, so for example, if you're doing a background description, so if you look at the picture and you can say, like, if you were looking at the picture from when you went bowling yesterday or on Saturday, you will, and I ask you, what were those people doing? You will say, people were playing bowling. Not just you, but someone else. So it's just a background description. Or if I ask, what were people doing at the church when you went? You can say, they were worshiping. So it not necessarily has to be just you, but it can also be a description of some background information. Alright? This is good.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions to that, or everything is understandable?
Everything understand.
And Alex, I have a question.
Yeah.
Just when I should say I was doing, when I should say
when you say which one. So when okay, this is a great. I'll show you an example of when you say which. So if we draw a line, this is going to be a timeline. This will be past. This will be future, and this will be us. So we're gonna say that action was happening here, but it's not finished yet. So if you're talking about so you can say both. You can say I studied yesterday, or you can say I was studying yesterday. The only difference is that you're gonna show that you spent, like, how much time you spent. So I was studying for a long time, or I studied and then I did something else. You know that? So that means, like, so let me think of a better example. So, or another example. I woke up this morning. So I woke up. I will not say I was waking up this morning, because it's a fast process. It's not something that will take you time to do. So I ate this morning, but not I was eating this morning, because you will use were doing something not on today in the past, but on the other days in the past. Does that make sense, kind of?
Yeah.
Or not really?
Yes, I see.
So if you say an action in the past for today, then you will say I did something. If you will say an action that took you a long time, a few days ago or a day ago, you will use I was doing this.
I got it.
Yeah? This is better? Alright. So when we're saying these sentences, actions was not done yet. Does that make sense? Is this a better explanation? So when you were talking, okay, this is a better explanation. So I was doing something that was not done, but I did something and now it's done. Okay? So I was putting my makeup on and now it's done. I was eating and now I'm full. But you can say I ate, but this action is already finished. So you were not doing it yet. Okay?
Yeah, so when I say I was putting makeup, it's not done.
Yeah. So at that moment, it was not done yet. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's try with some examples. If I say I was studying last night. Is this sentence correct? It's not.
Incorrect.
What makes it incorrect?
Because they didn't put ing.
Yeah. I was studying last night. Why do you need to add ing?
Because I last night I was doing,
Yes.
so I put in ing.
Yes. That's correct. So if you already use was, you will say I was doing
But if you don't want to include was, you can say I studied, just in the past tense, with ed. Alright? Okay, another example. We're just gonna keep going with this tense for the rest of the class. So another example. They were playing soccer. Sorry, is there a mistake in this sentence or is it correct?
It's a good ing
Why?
because it doesn't make sense. They were playing soccer. Were they played soccer?
Good job. That's really good. You are correct. We're just gonna add ing, and now this sentence makes more sense because they were doing something in the past for a long time. Maybe it took them 15 minutes, maybe it took them an hour, but it was not done at that moment when you saw them. Okay? I lost the pencil. Okay. Let's do two more examples. Okay? Okay. She was ate dinner. Zoe, how can we correct the sentence? This one is a little more harder. A little harder. Yeah. Yes. That's so good. Good job. Okay, so we're changing ate to eat, and we're doubling, and we're adding ing. Okay. She was eating dinner. Why are we saying eating, and why are we not saying she was ate dinner? Yeah. Yeah, we can also say that. But why are we using eat and ing, and why are we not just adding ing after ate? She aiding. It's okay. Mm-hmm. You use present. Yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh. Good job. That's so good. Yes. So after you use was, you're not gonna use a verb in the past tense because was already shows that this was happening in the past. So when you are using a verb, you're gonna put it in the present tense. So I was eating dinner. Good job. You guys are so smart. Okay. Now we're gonna write. Let's try one more sentence. We was watching TV. Okay. What is wrong in this sentence? Were. Yeah. Instead of was, we need to say were. We were watching TV. Why we cannot say we was watching TV? Because we use we with what? Were. Yeah. Good job, guys. Good job.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, now I'm just gonna read you I'm gonna read you 4 versions of a sentence, and you need to tell me which one do you think is correct. Option 1, I was studying at 8 p.m. 2, I was studying at 8 p.m. 3, I studied at 8 p.m. 4, I was studied at 8 p.m.
2, 3. Two.
2 or 3?
Two.
2? Yes, that's correct. Okay, so these sentences that I just read bring a good example of what we cannot say I studied at 8 p.m. because you were doing something in the process. So you would not say I did something at 8 p.m. because it was a longer process. So I was studying at 8 p.m. It took me a while. It took me some time to do it. Because of that, I'm gonna add ing to explain it. Does that make sense? Okay, perfect. Now, Zoe, what were you doing yesterday at 8 p.m.?
I was watching video.
Yeah, you were watching a video? That's good job. Sorry, what were you doing yesterday at 8 p.m.?
I was eating Chick-fil-A.
You were eating Chick-fil-A? Okay, that's good. Was it delicious?
Yeah.
Good. Hayun, what were you doing yesterday at 8 p.m.?
I was studying.
You were studying?
Yeah.
Wow, good job. Alright. Alright, so now if you guys flip your papers upside down, oh, sorry, not upside down, if you flip them over, you will see that there is an exercise. So I'm gonna give you 10 minutes for you to fill it up. Actually, I'll give you 5 minutes because you can do it fast. And then we're just gonna check it together.
Yeah.
Guess how long did it take? 1 minute.
Oh, really?
Yeah. See, you guys are very smart. Okay, so how about we're just gonna read one sentence each, and then we can just compare our answers. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. So you doing something?
She was watching TV last night at 8 p.m.
Good job. Okay.
They were playing soccer when it started to rain.
Yeah. Good job.
I was studying for my test yesterday
Good job. Can I see the sentence? Yeah, you can say, the students worked on their own. Yeah, you can definitely say, but because we're talking about them doing something in the long term, so it was taking them a while, it will be better to say the students were working on their homework. But it's not going to be wrong if you say worked. It's not wrong. It's just two different ways of saying it. Yeah. Alright. What about number 7?
My friend was sleeping when I called.
Good job.
I was waiting for the bus at the time.
Yeah. Good job.
Oh. 9. Number 9.
Yeah. Number 9.
At 9 p.m. I was studying.
Yeah. Good job.
They were talking while the teacher came in.
Yeah.
She was reading a book when I saw her.
Good job.
I was studying Vinokurova.
Yeah. Good job.
They were playing soccer.
Yeah.
She was watching TV.
Yeah. Good job. Good job. That was really good, guys. Yeah. Okay. So now what we're gonna do, we're just gonna look at the text. Does one of you have a book that you use for, or not a book, sorry, an article that you guys are using for your biography that you're writing now? Have you found any articles yet? Yeah. Or like a book that you're gonna use for your biography?
Like our baby.
Yeah. You have? Okay. Would one of you would like to pull it out? Like, and we're gonna show it on the screen, and we're gonna look at it together? Okay. Who has a computer?
I also have.
You also have? Okay. Okay. Let's just try to pull it up so we can all see it on the screen. So would you be okay if we connect your computer?
Well, the magazine last picture, the church picture, it is no. It is problem because the picture is church in Brazil.
No. Like the one on the bottom?
Yeah.
Oh no! Wait, how did you find out it's from Brazil?
No, to be honestly, I found, I searched Senegal church, but
But it showed you church in Brazil?
yeah,
That's so sad because that photo was so good.
yeah.
Maybe we need to look for more pictures in Senegal. Yeah. After today's class is over, you can spend some time working on your project. Not today, but like before class on Thursday, okay? If you can just find some sources and start writing your biography, that would be great. Alright, so do you want to connect your computer? Sometimes it doesn't connect. Yay! Okay, good. We're gonna look at our, alright, we're just gonna look in our journal and see if we can find any, I will change that.
Okay.
if we can find any past progressive sentences, okay? Alright. Let's look at the first page. Whoever finds it first, you can just scream. I found it.
Really?
Yes.
Oh. Oh.
You found it?
Oh, so long sentence. During the
Sorry, what is it?
in religion were studied to spread across the land.
Oh, during the colonial period, yeah, it is a long sentence, but it's correct.
Oh.
Okay. Did you guys find any on this page? I didn't.
Past progressive.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yeah. The Diola was locating. It's right. It's right. Where?
No, it says is located. So that one is not magic.
Okay.
Alright. I don't think we have one on this page. Let's go to the next page. Wow, what a good photo. I wanted to choose it. Alright, we're gonna look at this first paragraph. Okay. Did you find any?
Oh. Is it spreading?
Oh, where is it?
Like.
Okay, I see what you want to do. Okay. How many years it's taking me spreading this Okay, so look, this is kinda an example of what we were talking about a noun being used without, like a description of something else. So music was playing, right? So Christianity was spreading very slowly. I think because we use past tense in here, that's why we're not using was again. But yeah, this is a good example because Christianity was spreading very slowly among the locals. So it was happening in the past, but it was continuous process. So it didn't just spread in one moment, It was an action that was continuously going. So this is a good job. Okay, what about this sentence? What about this paragraph? So it's kind of bigger, so I'm gonna zoom it out a little. Which one did you find?
Right side first.
Mm-hmm.
First sentence, they were gaining strong social influence.
They were yes, good job. Do you guys see that one? It's on the other side. Is the first sentence on the top. They were gaining strong social influence. You see that one? Sorry, can you see? Is it too small? Yeah. Sorry. Let me. Oh, can someone pull it up on your computer so we can so Zoe can see better? So it will be closer. Right. So this is great. Oh, good job. You're writing so fast.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Heidi. Okay, so they were gaining strong social influence. So they did something for a long time as a process which happened in the past. So they were gaining the social influence. It didn't happen, we're not talking about, oh, they gained it, they already have it, but we're talking about the process when they were doing it. So it took them a while and they were gaining it at that time, okay? Okay, do we see any more in this paragraph?
Okay.
It's somewhere in this area.
In 1886.
Yes. Good job, Zoe. Yes, that's correct. So you can see how in this sentence was and ing verb are separated a little bit, right? But we still use this was for this becoming. So it was becoming, okay? And we see that like she wasn't pregnant at that time, right? She was accused of becoming pregnant. So it was a continuous process. It did not just happened in the past. Because of doing what? Of becoming. Good job, guys. Alright. Let's look at one more page. Let's look at this World War I and the change of attitude. Okay. Do you see any? I didn't. Are you ready to move on to the next paragraph?
Yeah.
Alright, let's read the conclusion. You ready? I'm gonna scroll back to the top of the page so we can see the rest of this paragraph, okay? On the right side. given the opportunity. Did you find any?
No.
Okay, so it seems like our, yeah, this will be here in the future. It seems like our newspaper only so far has just like 2 or 3 sentences that we're using that's grammar structure, but you're still writing your papers, so you can always use past progressive tense, okay? Okay, so we're just gonna wrap this up with, oh, I'll get your computer stuff. Okay, we're just gonna wrap it up. I just wanna ask you some questions, okay? I just need you guys to think of 3 sentences in a past progressive tense and write it on your paper. Any.
And
About Senegal. Yeah.
about Senegal.
Yeah.
Okay.
good way to check if your sentence is in past progressive, if you're gonna start at that time, they something. Because if your sentence sounds weird, if you say at that time, that means you're probably not using past progressive. Because you can't say at that time I studied. You will say at that time I was studying, I was playing. That's really good. Good job. Okay. You guys have 1 more minute to finish your sentences, and then you can just choose one sentence of the 3 sentences that you wrote and read it out loud for everyone, and then we'll be done. Ready? Who wants to start? Okay.
Father Joffrey was encouraging local African dialogue Christians to join the army.
Yeah, good job. See, at that time, he was encouraging them to join. Yeah, good job, Zoe. That's a really good sentence. How you going? Are you ready?
Yeah. The Portuguese missionaries were trying to spread Christianity.
Yeah, good job. At that time, they were trying to spread Christianity. Yeah, good job.
Another people were regarding anytime as a God.
Yeah, they were regarding him as a God at that time. Yeah,
At the time.
good job.
Yeah.
Good job, guys. See, you got it really good. I'm proud of you. You did all your assignments. Really great. Good job. And does anyone has any questions, or is it kind of you can understand that tense now?
I have one question.
Yeah.
You said before like I,
Mhm.
sometimes I can use more.
Yeah, so I noticed that in America some people say I were. Yeah. So I need to research that more if that's a rule or not, because in school I learned to say I was, but in America some people say I were. So yeah. Do you have any more questions? Do you think it's good? It's
Yeah.
understandable?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, then just make sure you're working on your biography by Thursday, and then on Thursday when we meet, you're gonna have some time to work on that. Okay? All right, then our class is done.
Yay!
Okay, thank you guys.
And this was our class on past progressive or past continuous tense. That's all. Thank you.